Now we'll fix the cervix. We're just going to need to make slight adjustments to the cervix to get it moving a little bit more. And we're also going to add our poses a few frames before the poses or the keys that we have for the head. And doing so is going to make the movement look that much more appealing and lifelike. So let's show our curves, and we're going to want to select the blue curve here for the cervix, cervical 1. With it selected, what we'll do is go to frame 5, and here we're going to want to rotate the head back slightly, just very slightly, not much at all. Okay, and then as we get to our pose on frame 10, a few frames before where we added our head pose where it's rotating outward, we're going to want to rotate the neck down. And that's also going to open up this area of the cervix. Great. Now that that's done, we can hide our curves and just hit play in our workspace to see what improvements we've made to our animation. And as we can see, the neck is looking much better, more horse-like. Great. So now that we've added this change, of course we're going to see if we can do any work in our graph editor to improve this even more. So let's show our curves. We'll select the control we've just animated and go back to our graph editor. From there we'll go to the rotation X, and let's see, let's select our key on frame 1 and 13, our end keys, or start and end keys. We'll hold shift, bring up our keys with the middle mouse button, and select the right halves of their tangent handles, bringing them down to again fix the flow. Now let's see what this does in a play blast. Hiding our curves, making sure our horse character here is in shot, we will start one off. Here it is. Wonderful. Our horse animation is really coming along well. And we can see by offsetting the keys how important it is to constantly keep our minds on follow through, especially for organic characters, because that's going to make their motion that much more convincing once it is added correctly. We do want to keep that in mind as well. Well, that wraps up the animation for our horse's head and neck. So our next task is going to be to work on the ears, and then after that the tail, and then once we've accomplished animating the tail, we of course have our final adjustments, and then that's it for our horse gallop. So we're that close to the finish line for this animation. So of course in the next lesson, our next task is going to be to focus again on those ears.